Let's go, Candy!
Varsity, you can get the teacher's one.
Good evening. Jesuit High School Academy welcomes you to tonight's varsity basketball game between the visiting team, the Corsairs of Waterford Mott High School, and the home team, the Cubs of Jesuit High School and Academy. We ask all spectators to show respect for the participants, coaches, and officials during this event. Please stand while we honor our country with our national anthem. Number 0, Warren, sorry. Number 1, Caleb Osborne. Number 3, Jacoby Anyweather. Number 24, Tamara Bozeman. And number 32, Siobhan Lewis. The Corsairs and Ghostwriters and Sean Moore.
So much. Do that.
Now for your Jesuit Cup. Number 1, Xavier Johnson. Number 2, Leroy Blyden. Number 3, Sonny Wilson. Number 20, Gerard Navarro. And number 24, Xavier Wright. The Cubs are coached by Mr. Pat Donovan.
Go down!
The officials for tonight's game are Chad Stevens, Skylar Dose, and Jim Joker.
Yeah. Woo! Go red! You think the mic is yes, that's very much so. Here we have baby with the tip. Right? TV 12? Leroy! Pull up, Zay! Oh!
Edward basketball, 25. Mott timeout, 30-second time.
No, you should be good. He's been going for a while. Can't expect too much of him.
Bigs match up nice against them.
As it's a travel, Cubs ball. Sonny Wilson to inbound. Leroy dribbles up the court. Pass to Gerard. Leroy with the take. Foul.
All right, let's knock them both down. This is what we need. We need to make free throws.
I think we were 10 for 24 maybe last game against
Yeah, not good though.
not great shooting from the free throw line.
We need to be better. I mean, it'll get by these easier opponents. Once we get to Catholic League,
As
it's
Leroy
going to get
makes the
tough.
first. And he knocks down the second.
There we go.
Cubs look to press early. Pass to number 3, Manny Weathers. DeJounte with the ball. Manny Weathers dribbles. Looks to set up a play. Leroy with tight defense.
That's what we want. We want Leroy on the guard.
Manny Weathers back with the ball. Looks for that little pick and roll action. Xavier Johnson. Tight defense, but he gets the bucket.
Nice bucket.
Leroy dribbles up the court. McLovin with the ball. Xavier Banks looks to get something going. Pass to Leroy. Turnover. Fast break for Warren.
Oh!
And he slams it down.
I think we need to settle it here.
Gerard McCoy with the shot. Can't get it. Manny Weathers dribbles up the court. Looks to set up a fast break. Power dribbles, gets the foul. And he'll shoot 2. Yeah, like you were saying, the Cubs really needed to slow down the ball there and just take time and get a shot.
I think Mott's finding themselves in a bit of a momentum shift right here. They're kind of taking over a bit in the early
as Manny Weathers knocks down the first.
This game.
and knocks down the second. Leroy with the ball. Takes it to the left. Looks to get something going. Gerard with the ball. Passes back to Leroy. Pass to Xavier. Xavier Banks takes it in. Gerard McCoy with the ball. And it's a travel on Gerard McCoy. Many others dribbles up the court for Warren Mott. McCoy with tight defense. McLovin in the post. It's a miss.
That is a big man to defend right there.
And number 0, DeJounte Warren with the bucket for the
And
Warren
Leroy
Mott.
is pushing it up. Looking to go in, passes it out.
Zay McLovin unable to go. Many others dribbles up the court. Number 1, Osborne with the ball. Takes it in, and it's blocked by McCoy.
Wow.
But it looks like they're going to call goaltending. That looked like a clean block from Gerard right there.
Yeah, the ref called goaltending, but did not look like it touched the backboard before he hit the ball.
Inbounds to Sonny Wilson.
Crowd does not like that call.
Sonny Wilson looks to get something going. A little mid-range off. It'll be Warren Mott ball out of bounds. It looks like Ryan Hatcher will sub in for Leroy.
Yeah, Ryan Hatcher is a great defender. Real sneaky athletic out there.
He's also a really good shooter.
Yeah.
As Cubs look to press again. Hatcher against Manny Withers. A little push off. Osborne with the ball. Gives it to Lewis. Osborne has it. Xavier Banks on him. And great defense from Xavier Banks as he's able to cause a turnover.
That's weight room right there.
And Xavier Banks, not someone you want to bring the ball up for you.
Get in the hands of Leroy, or I guess Sonny or Ryan.
Sonny has the ball. Looks to get something going. Passes to Ryan Hatcher. Zay McLovin with the ball. Gets to Ryan Hatcher down low. Xavier
Nice
Banks
pass.
with a great finish. That was a great play call.
Ryan with a great dish to Xavier for the easy lay.
Pass to number 24. 24 with the shot. That would be Bozeman. Fast break for the Cubs. Sonny Wilson putting the spin on him. And it won't go.
Wow.
Xavier Banks trying to get something going but couldn't.
Foul on Mott. Xavier's at the line to shoot 2.
And it looked like Sonny got fouled on the way up there, but they didn't call it. Xavier Banks will shoot 2.
Even though Sonny's maybe doesn't have any points, but his presence is a lot. His presence is a lot on the court.
I would say so. It changes the way defenses match up against the team.
For sure.
And it also provides looks as Xavier Banks knocks down the second. Cubs look to stay in that press. Dish it to Manny Weathers. Dish to Osborne. And looks like over and back. Or a carry, my bad.
There we go. Let's get something going to get the lead back.
Looks like Ryan Hatcher will inbound. Sonny Wilson dishing it to Zay McLovin. Xavier Banks up top of the key. Ryan Hatcher on the wing. Looks to get to Gerard, and he does, and it's a travel on Gerard McCoy. That's his second one today. And it looks like Comedy will check in for Gerard, and Gerard will take a seat on the bench. And the turnovers have really been crazy for the Cubs tonight, and they're definitely hurting them.
Yeah, oh, for sure. We need to limit those if we want to win this one.
Looks like a turnover on Warren Mott.
A miscommunication on the inbound. Leads to U of D ball.
Looks like Sonny will inbound. Looks for Xavier Banks and gets him. Foul.
There we go.
And Xavier will shoot two. Cubs are perfect from the line. It's good to see after poor shooting in the last game.
We can really see what they did in practice. I bet they shot a lot of free throws.
You know, back in my day, me and Tyler were able to shoot those free throws.
Oh, yeah.
Xavier Banks knocks down the first. And he knocks down the second.
I am impressed with the free throw shooting.
As many others, Cubs still looking at press. Osborne gets it. Almost a turnover. Dishes to Davis. Kamdi Nwamba, put tight defense. Many others calling for the screen, gets it. That matchup against Xavier Banks.
Oh.
Gets him. Misses. Kamdi with the rebound. Gets it to Sonny. Fast break for the Cubs. Ryan Hatcher with a shot. Knocks it down.
As you were saying, Ryan is a shooter as he knocks one down right there for three.
As it looks like a foul called on Ryan Hatcher. 17-12. Cubs up with 1:19 to go in the first quarter. As it looks like Bozeman will inbound for Warren Mott. And Many Weathers with a shot. Unable to go. Put back.
A no call,
and
wow.
Mott gets a bucket by Bozeman. Sonny Wilson fast break. Looks for Kamdi. And looks like out on Warren Mott. Cubs ball. Looks like they were trying to force something there. Trying to get an early fast break.
Sonny saw Kambi down the court. Just need to lead him a little bit more.
Xavier Banks gets the ball. Looks like a turnover. And it's dunked down by number 0, DeJounte Warren. He's really showing off his bounce tonight.
Yeah.
Sonny looks to get something going for the Cubs. Gives it to Xavier Banks. Ryan Hatcher with the ball. Gives it to Zay McLovin. Back to Sonny Wilson. Calls Kamdi for a screen. Not a real executed screen, but gets the bucket anyway. Up, put back. Doesn't able to fall. Kamdi against DeJounte. Ryan Hatcher against Many Weathers. Gets the ball to Bozeman. Xavier Banks on Bozeman. And it's out of bounds. I think it's going to be a foul on Xavier Banks. Bozeman to inbound for Warren Mott. As Gerard McCoy will check in for Kamdi Nwamba. And
checking for
Xavier
Banks.
Banks.
Yeah. Xavier Banks usually doesn't get a lot of rest. Surprising to see him already out.
Yeah, he looked tired. A lot of pullbacks. And Davis trucks Zay McLovin for the bucket.
Again, that's a big boy. We don't have many people to match up with him. Oh!
And Sonny Wilson with the buzzer beater.
Great shot by Sonny.
Sonny showing his aggression. And he's mad now. And when he's mad, he gets buckets.
He's dangerous.
19-18, Cubs up. What are you looking forward to going into this second quarter?
You know, I would like to see our offense kind of. Once we get settled, I want to see some nice, like, just textbook plays to get us some easy buckets.
Yeah, and it was good to see the setup play calls by Donnelly, getting Sonny the ball, and getting it inside to Xavier Banks for finishes.
No doubt, Coach Donnelly knows what he's doing. He's been coaching here for many years, just so successful. I mean, what do you think we need to work on in this second period?
I think fast breaks are still helping us a lot. I think we need to limit our turnovers. Gerard McCoy had, I think, 2 travels, so we just need to get those, keep the possession of the ball.
Yeah, agreed.
And with Christmas time approaching, what are you hoping that's under your tree this Christmas?
You know, I've asked for a lot of clothes, I'm already going on vacation, so.
Okay, where are you going?
Turks and Caicos.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Spending time, quality time with family and friends. That's all I want for Christmas.
Very nice, very nice. As Warren Mott will inbound. Looks like Leroy will check back in the game.
And we continue to press.
Ryan Hatcher playing tight D on many weathers. Give it to DeJounte Warren. DeJounte Warren with the air ball, Cubs ball.
And he can really hear it out there.
It looks like number 23, Jaden Price, will check in for Bozeman for Warren Mott. Leroy will bring it up the court.
Here we go. Leroy's a playmaker.
Gives it to Ryan Hatcher. Gets something going. Kamdi Nwamba. Gives it to Leroy. Leroy with the shot. Unable to fall for Leroy.
A little far, a little far. We kind of need to settle down.
Many others dribbling up the court for Warren Mott. Gives it to Price. Leroy against Price. Calls for the screen from Lewis. Kamdi with great defense. And Kamdi with some great defense as he prevents the dunk.
Puts it back up, though. A great block. Great effort from Kamdi, though. Just couldn't.
And that's what you need out of Kamdi. He is athletic and is able to meet people at the rim as he get the ball to Leroy. Leroy drives in, and it's blocked. Out of bounds on Warren Mott. It will remain Cubs ball.
Yep. I'm looking for a good inbound player. Nice easy bucket.
I think so. I think it might be maybe Kamdi on this one.
Yeah. Either Kamdi or Gerard. Xavier's out. I would usually say Xavier would be key in inbound play.
And then they'll give it to Ryan Hatcher. Leroy looks to set something up as he gets the ball in his hands. Gives it to Kamdi down low. Passes back out to Ryan Hatcher. Ryan Hatcher with the shot. And it doesn't fall. Kamdi fighting for that rebound. And it's going to go out of bounds and remain Cubs ball.
Good hustle by Kamdi right there to keep it with the Cubs.
And Kamdi really didn't get a lot of time last season, but he's really coming into his own as Zay puts it up, unable to fall.
Not the shot you want right there.
Kamdi playing tight defense. It's something you really love to see. As Leroy will D up many weathers. Gives it to Price. Price against Nwamba. Zay McLovin against Osborne. Osborne with the shot, unable to fall. Rebound, Ryan Hatcher.
Push it.
Looks like Warren Mott will look to press. Gives it to Gerard McCoy. Three from McCoy, and it falls.
Bang!
And when one of your big men is able to shoot and stretch the floor, it's something you love to see.
That is dangerous for other teams. Hard to guard big man who can shoot.
And it looks like Price will go up against Ryan Hatcher. Calls for the screen, gets it.
A little miscommunication on defense, but we settle.
Osborne gets fouled. And I think it might have been on Kamdi or Ryan Hatcher. It looks like Sonny Wilson and Xavier Banks will check in for Zay McLovin and Kamdi Nwamba.
Sonny and Xavier's real leaders on this team.
Looks like Osborne will inbound. Gives it to DeJounte Warren. Sonny Wilson against Warren. Gives it to Manny Weathers. Manny Weathers wants to get a screen going. Gets it from Lewis. Up, bails on it. Looks like Warren will try and set something up here. Manny Weathers get the take. Gets it in. Unable to fall. Xavier Banks with the rebound. Up, tipped out to Xavier Banks.
Oh, nice athletic play right there. Right to Xavier. There we go.
And that's great ball movement. Really able to see his man from Sonny Wilson.
A little give and go action right there.
Looks like,
whoa, it's getting physical down there.
Looks like Leroy was really in on that ball. It's good to see him hustle, especially from your underclassmen.
Yeah. You love to see it from underclassmen be physical out there.
It looks like Terrence Reed will check in for Leroy. Terrence, one of those guys who also didn't play a lot last season, but it's good to see him getting the minutes he deserves. As it looks like Price will inbound for Warren Mott. Gets it to Many Weathers. Many Weathers against Ryan Hatcher. Dishes it to Osborne. No, not Osborne. Bozeman. Bozeman with the shot. Xavier Banks with the rebound. Gives it to Sonny Wilson. Sonny Wilson dribbling up the court. Looks to slow it up. Xavier Banks with the screen. Sonny with the spin move. Stop.
Good move.
And it can't fall. And you know that's Sonny's shot. He loves the mid-range.
The shots are there. They're just not falling.
Xavier Banks looks to go against Osborne. Osborne with the shot. Unable to fall. Rebound, Sonny Wilson. Xavier Banks, fast break. Pass back to Ryan Hatcher.
Nice.
Great pass. Great pass, great bucket. Transition game is working.
That's IQ right there. Good basketball IQ. Forces Mott to take a timeout with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the second period. Cubs up 26-20.
And Sonny Wilson and Xavier Banks in that transition game is something that is unbeatable.
That's pretty. That was a pretty play right there. That's something they're going to rewatch on film. As we can see, Seabass sadly out for the season. A big loss for him.
Yeah.
I think
tore his MCL during football season.
Yeah. You know, future's bright for these Cubs.
I agree. What do you think Donnelly's saying to his players right now? Keep the pace going. They're trying to get a new play in. What do you think?
Yeah, I think just coaching them up, obviously.
Yeah,
but
of course.
I think he's really preaching about defense. Probably drawing up a play right now. Maybe a new press or something. Not really sure. He's a unique coach.
He is very unique.
Can't find many coaches like him. Here we go.
It looks like Bozeman will inbound. Give it to Many Weathers. Cubs look to continue the press.
You know, Mott's offense is really...
And they get it. And it's going that way for the Cubs. Let's get it on.
And I was telling you about Ryan Hatcher's defense, and there it shows. You can tell that Mott's offense is run through number 3, Manyweather.
It looks like Cubs are trying to draw something up here. Gets the ball back to Sonny. Swings it to Ryan Hatcher. Gets Terrence Reed. Open for a look. Almost lost it, but Sonny picks it up. Sonny with a foul. That looked like a hard foul. And I don't know why he was dribbling it on all that traffic.
Yeah, Sonny.
But
hey, he came in there hard, though.
Yeah, as Zay McLovin will come in for Ryan Hatcher. Give him a break. Wilson will inbound for the Cubs. I think they'll look to get the ball to Xavier Banks on an inbound play.
I do, too. It's a nice, easy bucket. I've seen him before last game when I announced. Let's see what happens here.
As they get it to Zay. Zay with the fake. Xavier Banks with a nice finish. Great pass. Great vision from Xavier.
Oh,
turnover. Zay McLovin. It looks like a foul.
There
looks
we
like
go.
Zay McLovin will look to shoot too.
That's what we want to see right there. Gain some momentum. Get the crowd into it. Mott looks like they're kind of falling apart late in the second period.
And I don't know why they call him Zay McLovin, but his name's really Xavier Johnson.
I don't know. Zay McLovin kind of has that ring to it, though.
As he misses the first miss for the Cubs tonight from the line. As Warren Mott was unable to get their substitution, and he will get the substitution. Number 33, Marlon Reed, will come out for Davon Lewis.
Mott is looking a little unorganized in the second period.
It's not a good look, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's where coaching really comes into play, I think.
As McLovin will try and knock down this one, and he does.
There we go.
Cubs look to continue their press. Look to get it to, I think, Price's. Gets to Manyweathers. Manyweathers against McCoy. Looks to get it inside to Davon Lewis against Xavier Banks.
Those are two big bodies in the paint right there. I would not want to be in the middle of that.
McCoy against Price. Oh, no, that's Manyweathers. And Manyweathers is able to get the bucket. You can tell that Manyweathers is a shifty guard.
Yeah. This Mott offense really runs through number 3. I mean, he always has
Gerard
the ball.
McCoy with a 3. And he knocks down another one.
Great shot. That's what we needed.
Cubs still staying in press.
I think Mott's really struggling to find a way past this press.
As Terrence Reed has some great defense. Manyweathers gets an easy lay.
And, of course, when I say that, they get a wide-open layup.
Cubs, it's going to be a fast-paced game. Great screen from Xavier Banks as Sonny Wilson is able to, not get the 3.
Again, just won't fall. He's right there.
As DeJounte looks for the bucket, and it looks like a travel
There we go.
on DeJounte Warren. Cubs ball. It looks like Ryan Hatcher will come in for Terrence Reed. Donnelly calling in a play call here. Gets it to Ryan Hatcher. Gerard McCoy gives it back to Ryan Hatcher. Ryan Hatcher looks to get something going. Zay McLovin with the ball. Looks to get something going. Loses the ball. Back out to Ryan Hatcher.
Settle it down. Settle it down,
I
Ryan.
think we need to slow it down. Ryan Hatcher's trying to do too much, and it's going to be a jump ball. And then it will remain Cubs ball. I think Ryan is just trying to do too much.
Yeah, I think we should settle it down there. Give it to Sonny.
As Sonny will look to inbound. Gives it to Ryan Hatcher. Gives it back to Sonny. Sonny looks to get something going. And he's unable to get it to fall, but he gets his own rebound. Tries to put it back up, and I think he's going to be fouled.
There we go.
And Sonny Wilson will shoot 2.
Sonny Wilson's really putting his body on the line here.
Yeah, it's something I didn't know if I would see coming off of that ankle injury.
Yeah, but
It looks like he's just back to normal.
looks like it never even happened.
As Sonny will miss the first. That is something we don't see usually from Sonny Wilson.
Oh, especially. Shoots a second.
And that one falls. I think that's his
That's
first
what we're
point of the
used
game.
to.
It's good to get him on the board. As Cubs still look to stay in that press. Almost a backcourt violation. Gets the ball inside. Called for a travel. Price looks to kick it out. Gets to Manyweathers. Manyweathers with a shot. Unable to go. Xavier Banks with the rebound. Looks like Zay McLovin will take it for a fast break.
Breakaway.
And it's a
Oh,
miss. And
There
Sonny
we
Wilson with a
go.
putback.
Sonny has 5.
Price with a deep 3. Unable to fall. Zay McLovin with the rebound. Kicks it out to Sonny Wilson. Sonny Wilson with a Euro. And it's blocked. And it'll remain Cubs ball.
No foul called right there. A little surprised. Sonny looking to inbound.
Looks for Ryan Hatcher, not there. Looks for Zay McLovin. Zay McLovin with the pump fake. Looks to slow it up. Gets it to Sonny. Sonny with a little hezzy move. Kicks it out to Gerard McCoy. Gerard McCoy with a shot. And it falls again. That's his third 3 made tonight.
Gerard is on fire right now.
Goes
Excuse
to
the voice
continue,
crack.
continue the press. And it looks like a turnover.
Wow.
Looks to give it to Sonny Wilson. Sonny Wilson with a nice take, and it falls.
This is cup
And
basketball.
it looks like timeout Warren Mott.
This is exactly what we need. This is where we need to be.
And it's only the second quarter, and the Cubs are up by 16. It is 40-24 in the second quarter.
We are playing our game.
And Tyler, like I was saying, those transition buckets have really been a key factor tonight for the Cubs.
Man, 100%. As we can see right there, the press causes turnovers, gets us in transition, and we score buckets.
Indeed, we do.
You know her?
And what do you think are going through the Warren Mott coaches' heads right now as they're getting?
I think they need to find a way to beat our press. Our press is seeming to make them struggle trying to get the ball up court.
And I agree with you, as it looks like Warren Mott will inbound. Cubs look to continue to stay in that press.
That's good. I think they should. Such a lethal press.
There's a
Another
turnover. And
Oh
Sonny
my-
Wilson with the bucket. That press is really working for us tonight.
Yeah.
And it's the big man down the court, and he's unable to lay it down. Ryan Hatcher fighting for it. And looks like Davon Lewis will look to shoot too.
That's what I'm saying. This press is hard to beat. Sinks the first one.
As it looks like Ryan Hatcher will take a seat in for Terrence Reed. And he knocks down the second. Sonny Wilson looked to pick up the pace up early.
10 seconds left to go in the second period.
Gerard with another shot. Off wide right. Cubs still look to press. Gerard playing tight defense. Manny Williams with a shot. Pulls up. And it doesn't fall. Halftime. Cubs 42. Warren Mott 26.
This is where we want to be. This is where we want to be. I think we're looking good. What do you expect to see in this second half?
I think the Cubs will continue to press and really get Warren Mott uncomfortable. And they're just going to keep getting Gerard McCoy shots in the corner, and he's going to knock them down.
And that is the buzzer, folks. Second half is on its way. Jason, what are you looking forward to by Sonny Wilson in this half?
I think they're going to look to get him definitely more buckets and more shot opportunities. He was able to create his own shot. They just weren't able to fall for him. So I think there's going to be a lot of shots falling for Sonny Wilson the rest of the night.
I'm hoping they can get some new players in the game. I think they can get their bench players in. If we get up by enough, see some new people on the floor.
I think so too. The past couple games we've been able to get basically everybody some good amount of playing time.
Yeah.
So I think we'll continue to do that tonight before we get into Catholic League play.
And to start, we have Mott inbounding the ball, number 24.
Looks like Manyweather will bring it up the court. Gets it to Davis. Davis to Osborne. Osborne with the shot. And it's unable to fall. Leroy with the rebound. Gets it to Zay McLovin. Zay McLovin brings it up the court. Misdirection. Xavier Banks with the pump fake. And it looks like it's swatted out of Xavier Banks' hands. Osborne dribbles up the court. Turnover.
Wow.
Sonny Wilson. Xavier's not able to handle it. Gives it back to Sonny Wilson. Sonny Wilson with a nice bucket.
And the halftime adjustments just weren't enough because they're turning it over just like they were in the first half. Manyweather with the ball.
As it looks like Osborne will have the ball. Osborne tries to take on Xavier Banks and is unable to get a bucket, but he gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and it's able to fall. Gets it into Leroy. Sonny Wilson with the ball, brings it up court. Looks to get something going. Screen by Leroy. Sonny Wilson around the rim. Gives it out to Gerard. Gerard with a three, unable to go. Sonny Wilson with a rebound, put back, unable to fall. Xavier Banks gets the ball. Looks like a foul, and he'll shoot two.
Good offensive boards right there by Sonny and Xavier. Xavier at the line to shoot two. Xavier's been pretty good today with his free throws.
I think he's perfect from the line so far.
I believe a perfect 4 for 4.
And he continues that streak as he knocks down the first. Looks like Warren Mott will make a substitution. As Xavier Banks misses the second, breaking his streak, but it's a turnover.
Another
Jay McLovin
turnover.
gets the ball. Gerard McCoy with a behind the back. Looks to clean it up. And he's unable to knock down the shot. Out of bounds will be Warren Mott ball. It looks like another substitution for Warren Mott. Cubs look to stay in that press they were doing in the first half.
Press has been working phenomenally. And I believe Mott probably made some halftime adjustments.
And it's almost another turnover. Number 22 for Mott. Trapped in a corner. The big man backing down Zay. And he unable to go. Gerard McCoy out of bounds, and it'll be Cub ball.
Is it just me, or is this some sloppy basketball we're seeing right now?
Yeah, Warren Mott, they're trying to get it to their big man, but he's not a point guard, and he's unable to dribble.
I think the ball's just going everywhere. Not really a controlled game.
As Leroy will bring it up for the Cubs. Gives it to Sonny. Back to Sonny. Passes out to Zay McLovin. Zay McLovin with the shot, unable to go. Xavier Banks able to get it off his leg and keep Cub ball.
That's a smart IQ play right there by Xavier. Hitting it off number 32 of Mott so it could stay with Cubs.
Looks like Leroy will inbound for the Cubs. Looks to get it to Xavier Banks and does. Pass back, but it's going to be a turnover by Xavier Banks.
Crowd not happy with that one.
But Cubs look to stay on that press. Manuela will pass it. Gets it to third and 32. Davis, the big man, blocked by Jared McCoy.
Blocked and then turned right back over.
And Gerard McCoy with some great defense, and it will be Cub ball. And Gerard, you know, he has that long wingspan, able to knock down shots, and he's able to block shots as well. Sonny Wilson will bring it up for the Cubs. Gets it to Gerard. Gets it to Xavier Banks. I know Xavier wanted to shoot that one, but it's a turnover. Xavier Banks could get a chase down and doesn't. But as Osborne gets the and one and stares down Xavier Banks. Crowd not liking that one as they think it's a charge.
I'm surprised he made that shot. I got to give credit. That was a good shot by number 0 on Mott.
It was also a great hustle by Xavier Banks, able to get back down the floor.
Yeah. 0 trying to intimidate him with a stare down after the bucket, but
he's unable to convert at the line and get the and one. Gets it to Zay McLovin. Zay McLovin looks to get a take, and it's foul.
that is 4 fouls for number 32.
As Zay McLovin looks to knock down the first. And doesn't.
Why do they call him? Why?
And Zay McLovin locks down the second.
Swish!
Cubs look to stay on that press. Oh, and Gerard McCoy went slipping and sliding. Xavier Banks.
Manyweather
with a nice bucket.
dicing us Cubs up for a bucket. Leroy with the ball, taking it down the court.
Leroy trying to get something started. Swings it to Gerard McCoy. Gerard McCoy looks to Xavier Banks, and it's taken away by number 32, Davis.
Looks like Xavier took an elbow to the face right there, but unfazed.
And Manuela unable to get the bucket. Gets it. Fast break for the Cubs. Sonny Wilson. Zay McLovin able to finish.
Good bucket. Cubs lead by 16. 4 minutes left to go in the third period.
Looks like number 5 will dribble for Warren Mott. It's a turnover as Gerard McCoy looks to finish on a fast break and does. Nice easy lay.
Those transition points, man.
Cubs still look to do a little press here.
Little press.
Manyweather calling for the screen. Leroy sees it. Unable to communicate on the switch. Left him wide open for a shot. Sonny Wilson driving down the court. Euro step. Great finish by Sonny Wilson.
Nasty.
Looks like timeout. Warren Mott.
Nasty bucket there from Sonny
Wilson's
Wilson.
finally getting started.
That's what we like to see from Sonny. Finally back after missing 2 games.
It's great to see his playmaking ability.
Yeah. Cubs lead here by 20 points.
Back in my day, I think I was, I was a pretty good shooter, 8th grade.
Call yourself more of a, so you'd be more of a Klay Thompson rather than Shaquille O'Neal, right?
No, I mean, I feel like, that football background, I'm always tackling people in basketball, and I'm not supposed to.
Us football players have very good defense when it comes to basketball. Very aggressive, very physical.
Limited playmaking and finishing around the rim, you know what I'm saying?
Just our athleticism, it's just a very, very good thing to see in the IM basketball.
Of course.
By the way, 3B will take it all for the junior IM basketball.
And, 4G for seniors. Let's get it going. As Ryan Hatcher will come in for Leroy. Warren Mott to inbound. Cubs stay on that press. Xavier Banks able to poke it out.
Mott just can't get a free pass.
Many other dribbles against Ryan Hatcher.
You have these making them work for everything.
And Manyweather with a nice bucket. Warren Mott's offense is really flowing through him right now. Sonny looks to get some going, gives it to Xavier Johnson.
Nice dish right there by Sonny.
Sonny with a shot mid-range, knocks it down.
Splash!
That was nasty.
Cash.
Looks like a foul on Sonny. It looks like Comedy will check in for Xavier Banks. Sonny Wilson with some great defense right now. Ooh, a little nice move by Manyweather, unable to get the shot though. Fast break, Comedy Nwamba unable to keep the dribble, and that's been a problem for Comedy.
Ryan
Jarman
looking for
with
a
a deep
pass.
3, unable to fall.
Manyweathers.
And Manyweather with a nice finish.
Not gonna lie, Manyweathers has many buckets today.
And Sonny Wilson dribbling down the court. Sonny Wilson looks to get something started for the Cubs. Sonny gets it into Zay.
Sonny Wilson's vision is impeccable.
That was just a great pass by Sonny, but Zay was unable to finish.
It's all right. Zay is underclass. He will be at the line to shoot too.
As Xavier Johnson will look to shoot too.
They call him McLovin.
Xavier Johnson knocks down the first.
Splash.
And he knocks down the second.
There we go. That'll get his free throw percentage up. And we continue to press.
I think we're just going to see this the rest of the night.
I would if I was coach.
And it's a great block. A main Warren ball. I think that was Zay McLovin.
Not sure what he was thinking there, dribbling into our defender like that.
Yeah.
Thought he could get an easy bucket, but
well, we said no. And it looks like
we denied access to that one.
Exactly. Gets it to Manyweather. I think Manyweather will just be taking up all the points tonight for Warren Mott. I don't even know what their mascot is.
Who knows?
Looks like Ryan Hatcher with the foul. Looks like number 13, Davion Wally will look to inbound for Warren Mott. Looks like Terrence Reed will also check in. As Manyweather goes against Terrence Reed.
Manyweather has held the ball for Mott most of this game. Very good
Manyweather
shot
looks to take it
creator.
in. Great dish to Osborne. It looked like a block.
Linus Gauman looking to check in. Ow. Number 0 misses the first free throw for Mott.
Looks like Linus Gauman is checking in the game.
There we go. He blends in with the court. Can't even see him. And Xavier Banks also in the game.
You know, Linus Gauman, I don't know what he is wearing, but I would honestly not wear that in a game.
I think it's pretty drippy.
And he knocks down the second one. Sonny Wilson with the ball. Looks like Warren Mott will look to press a little bit, but it's not going to work.
Let's hope not,
back with the
Jason.
ball. Sonny looks to get like a one-on-one matchup, has Xavier Banks open. Xavier Banks gets the screen. Sonny Wilson passes to Terrence Reed. Terrence Reed with a little spin. Gets it back to Sonny Wilson. Looks like a foul on number 22.
There we go.
Demarion Turner.
Demarion looking like the main defender for the.
Yeah, and he's wearing the goggles, but obviously he can't see his man properly. Sonny Wilson has the ball. Screened by Xavier Banks. Let's get something going. Sonny Wilson with a nice bucket, unable to go.
I believe those are glasses, not goggles.
Linus Gauman with the ball, passes to Terrence Reed. Terrence Reed looks to get something going. Gives it to Comedy. Comedy gets it inside to Xavier Banks.
Xavier getting double teamed.
Comedy was calling for it. Great defense by number 21, Macalcairo Kimborough on Warren Mott. Sonny Wilson will inbound for the
Macker
Cubs.
Kimbo is a very good defender for the Motley.
Terrence Reed gets it to Sonny Wilson, and it's blocked. Sonny Wilson will get his
Sonny
shot back
Wilson
and knocks it down. Great shot by Sonny Wilson.
almost as if he meant to do that. That is the IQ of Sonny Wilson in this game. Wow.
And Terrence Reed will get called for the foul. And looks like number 3, Manyweather, will continue to get more points tonight at the line as he looks to attempt 2 free throws. And he knocks down the shot. And he knocks down the second. Mott looks to continue to press. Gets to Xavier Banks. Gets to Linus Gauman. Linus Gauman passes to Terrence Reed. Terrence Reed with a shot.
4-3.
Unable to fall.
Not good.
Fast break.
Linus with the defense. And he intimidates them, and he misses the shot going into the fourth.
Third point guard was trying to do too much, and obviously he is unable to do that.
Great defense from Linus Gauman on the court right there.
And going into this fourth quarter, what are we expecting here?
I'm expecting us to put up more points. I mean,
I
I
so too.
don't want us to take it easy because we're up. I want it pedal to the metal, score some more points.
And get more of our players in the game.
Yeah. Get these young players in the game and 8 minutes left in this game as we enter the fourth.
Score is 58-39.
Out for the Cubs, we have Leroy, Combi, Linus, Xavier, and Terrence.
Leroy looks to get something going here for the Cubs. Gets it to Terrence Reed. Terrence Reed dishes to Linus Gauman. Gets it into Kamni Nwamba. Back out to Terrence Reed. Terrence Reed with a nice take, and it falls and one!
And one!
Terrence Reed!
Let's go!
And that aggressiveness is something you really love to see.
So hype. I think we glitched out the mics right there. Man, that one was exciting.
That was just a great finish around the rim for Terrence Reed.
So glad to see Terrence get a good bucket like that. Really works hard. He deserves it.
One of the hardest workers. And he's unable to convert the and one at the line. And it looks like Cubs will continue to press. Get a nice
good
trap
defense.
there.
Wow, how'd he get out of that one? Finds a man wide open.
And he's able to knock it down. Warren Mott continues to press. They're trying to be like us so bad.
But they just can't.
Gets to Leroy. Leroy with the pump fake. Little
For
mid-range jumper. And
mid-range.
it's able to knock down by Leroy. It looks like timeout U of D Jesuit.
Leroy's finding his bag in the fourth quarter.
And Leroy's had, I think, 19 and 18 his past couple games. He's looking to get some more in this fourth quarter.
Who excites you the most that sits on our bench?
I would say I'm going to go with Leroy. Leroy's been a great fill for Sonny Wilson. And he's able to get buckets. And even though he's maybe undersized, he's able to show everyone that he's still top dog.
Top G.
Looks to be the same lineup for the Cubs. Kamni Nwamba, Xavier Banks, Linus Gauman, Terrence Reed, and Leroy. Warren Mott will start with the ball after the timeout. Cubs will not be pressing anymore. Look to be in I think a little bit of a 2-3. Shot by Warren Mott, and then it's able to fall.
It's a nice shot. Can't lie. Got to give credit when credit's due. They're going to need a lot more of those to get back in this game with 6 minutes left.
Looks to get something going. Passes. Looks like a foul. It looks like Gerard McCoy will check back in the game. Looks like Combi will take a seat. And Linus Gauman as Ryan Hatcher and Gerard McCoy check back in the game. Leroy to inbound. Punked out. And they maintain possession.
I'm not sure what the call was right there.
I think it's going to be a foul on...
That looked like good hustle to me by Xavier.
That was a great hustle by Xavier Banks. Oh, the call is actually on Xavier Banks, and it'll be Warren Mott ball.
Crowd does not like that one.
I think the Cubs will stay in this 2-3 to finish the game. Leroy with some tough defense.
4-3.
Unable to fall. Rebounded Ryan Hatcher.
And we're pushing it. This is what I want to see.
Terrence Reed
in the
with
corner.
The shot, and it falls.
Green! Nice shot by Terrence right there. He's having himself a day.
And Manyweather misses the bucket. Terrence Reed with the rebound. Looks to push it up the court. Great pass by Terrence. Leroy with the shot, and it falls!
Oh, buddy. We're on a roll.
Leroy with the
Call
dagger.
ourselves butter.
Leroy with tough defense.
We're in our bag right now.
D up on Manyweather. Manyweather a shifty guard all night. Terrence Reed staying with him. Gives it to, I don't know his name anymore, but Gerard McCoy gets the ball. Fast break for the Cubs. Leroy brings it up. showing his ball handling abilities. Screen, Gerard McCoy cooks on him.
Oh!
Gerard McCoy, and he finishes the around the rim.
Dive!
And that was just great passing and a great sequence by Leroy.
Now that is something they will praise in film. Wow. You love to see it.
And Manyweather unable to get the bucket. It will be Cubs ball. And oohs and ahs as Leroy had a nice dish.
Yeah, I mean, from the underclassmen, you don't really expect that.
That level of talent, but
Yeah.
it's there.
It's there. Bright future.
Looks like he will give the ball to Terrence. Terrence gives it to Ryan Hatcher. Gives it to Gerard McCoy. Gives it back to Leroy. Leroy drives, and he was unable to finish around the rim. I think it's going to be an on-the-floor foul. Well, Cubs are in the bonus, so they'll be able to shoot some free throws.
I think we've done a good job today at shooting free throws. Better than
Only
previous
a couple
games.
misses as Leroy knocks down the first.
For a second.
And Leroy knocks down the second. 72-44. 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining left in this game. Cubs are obviously playing really well.
Very.
Leroy plays great defense. Ryan Hatcher D's up Manyweather. Manyweather tries to get it inside. Xavier Banks not allowing him to. And Xavier Banks on it falls. Lucky bounce got in. Xavier Banks had some great defense. Leroy against Manyweather. Leroy was conducting offense right there as he gives Gerard McCoy the ball. Back out to Xavier Banks. Xavier Banks looks to get something started, and it looks like a, I don't know what the call is there, but
They're calling a foul on Terrence, number 11.
maybe an illegal screen, maybe.
Something. I'm not sure what. I wasn't exactly looking. It was off ball. Mott takes it. Benny. Up the court.
Anyway, looks to have the ball. It looks like, the big man tried to handle the ball. It's been a problem all night. As Zay McLovin looks to finish around the rim and does.
Oh! The fake pass was nice.
It was
A
great
good
take.
lay right there. Put the Cubs up by a lot.
Looks like a foul on the floor. Shot is no good. It looks like Linus Gauman and
Number 14, Charlie Kiro.
as Terrence Reed will check back in for Ryan Hatcher.
Good to see the subs come in.
As Manyweather will shoot his second free throw.
Get some experience.
He's unable to make it.
And he is distracted. Wow.
As Zay McLovin looks to get the ball in and does, and it looks like a foul. You can see that Warren Mott is getting tired of getting their butts kicked here.
Yeah, they really want to. They're fighting for pride at this point.
I'm surprised we're not seeing some of their younger guys getting in the game.
Yeah.
As Leroy will look to shoot 2 free throws. And he's able to knock down the first. And he's unable to make the second. But Zay gets the rebound. Zay looks to get a putback. Gives it out to Linus
for
Gauman.
three.
Linus Gauman with a 3. Unable to fall. Put back. Charlie unable to get the ball. Great hustle by Terrence Reed. Gets the ball back
That's
to
what
the
we like
Cubs.
to see from
There's gonna be a
Terrence
foul.
right there.
Cubs will keep the ball. I think Terrence Reed will go to the free throw line for 2.
Oh, yeah, we are in our bonus. It's like a timeout by the Cubs.
So it will not be a foul, as I was mistaken. And as this game winds down, there's nothing more I can say. I mean, it's been a great game to see the Cubs play the way that they have, and it's just been incredible to watch.
You know, I totally agree. Great transition offense, great defense. I'm just excited to get into Catholic play. I think sky's the limit for this team. Talking state championship right there.
I think so, too. With Sonny Wilson, Xavier Banks leading us, I think there's nothing these Cubs can't do. As Linus Gauman looks to inbound for the Cubs. Gets it to Zay McLovin. Zay McLovin looks to get something going. Power dribble, pump fake, and it's stolen away by Warren Mott. Warren Mott looks to push it down the floor. Gets it to Manyweather. Manyweather looks to get something going for himself.
Looking subs coming in, the JV subs.
Power dribble. Linus Gauman was not ready, but he was ready as he played beautiful defense there.
Bobby, David.
Manyweather is unable to get the bucket.
Bobby, Jaden, and David looking to sub in. Just played a JV game. Bobby had a great game.
And so did David Heron. He was able to facilitate and get Bobby buckets inside. And Bobby Crane forces a turnover. Linus Gauman driving down the court. Linus Gauman looks to get something going. Gives it to David Heron. Gives it to Jaden in the corner. Back out to David.
Oh, off
And
his
it's gonna
foot.
be off his foot. I think it will remain Cub ball. Looks like Coach Lewis got some action as he kicked the ball there.
I bet Coach was a baller back in the day.
As it will be Warren Mott's ball. They look to dribble up the court. Nothing much more they can do here as Linus Gauman plays some great defense. Gets to number 1, DeJounte Warren. And Warren was able with a nice finish around the rim.
Good bucket.
David Heron to bring it up for the Cubs. Gives it to Linus Gauman. Linus Gauman looks to get a bucket. Weak pass, almost a turnover there. David Heron trapped in the corner. Linus Gauman. And it's going to be off Linus Gauman's foot, and it's going to go the other way for Warren Mott.
As this game comes to a close, we get ready for our game tomorrow against a team in Illinois, Christ the King. What do you expect tomorrow from these Cubs?
I think it's going to be a more competitive game.
Yeah.
I think the team from Illinois, I think they're a decent team. So you never know. We obviously want to come with our best foot forward. And
I think they are too. I mean, we don't know much about them coming from a different state down there in Illinois, but
I think it's going to be a great game for the Cubs. As it looks like a foul called on number 14.
Charlie Kiro.
Charlie Kiro. As number 1 makes the first for Warren Mott. And he makes the second. 75-51. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining left in this game. As David Heron looks to get something going.
Cubs look to advance to 4-0 after these 90 seconds.
And it looks like David Heron will shoot his first free throws on the night.
Good free throw shooter. Expect both of these to go in.
And he knocks down the first.
When we did media day back in the beginning of the season, many people on the team said that David was the best shooter on the team.
And we're seeing it here tonight. As fans look to exit, we wish everybody a safe ride home, as the weather in Michigan is always
A little frisky.
yeah, always a little frisky. And Manyweather unable to get the shot. Great defense from the Cubs.
And it is
And
not
Bobby
falling.
with the rebound. And it's
There you go. Charlie Kiro with the board, passing it.
Linus
Gauman
I don't know what Linus was doing there, but
catches the body on the floor.
And number 1 slams it down on his head. But it does not matter because the game is really over. And a shot by Jaden, unable to fall. Number 3, Manyweather, looks to get something going. These final. Manyweather with the shot, and it's unable to go, and he'll shoot 2. That athleticism on that dunk, he's dunked it a couple times tonight, and powerful slams.
We haven't really given any opportunities to get wide open dunks like that lately.
As he misses the first. Off a interference by one of the fans yelling spaghetti.
Whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes. These teams got to get used to student sections. They're ruthless.
As Oreos was shot, and he misses the second. And Bobby Crane with the rebound. David Herron brings it up the court. Looks to get trapped. Warren Mott, and it's a turnover, and we should expect another dunk.
Oh,
but he doesn't. But it's
and
1.
Wow.
That athleticism is crazy by Warren.
Free throws are not their strong suit, especially with a disruptive crowd like we have today.
Yeah, the crowd's really been a factor here as they've missed a lot of free throws off of, I think, food distractions. As broccoli was shouted, but he was able to make the free throw.
Must love broccoli.
As David Herron brings it up, gives to Jaden.
Charlie Curo with the ball.
Charlie with the ball. Linus for a 3. And it falls.
Linus
Gauman with a 3.
And as the final seconds come down to an end, U of D will take this one, advance to 4-0.
79-56, your final score. Cubs had a great game. Tomorrow against Christ the King, 7 o'clock. We'll be on here. I'm Jason Brown.
I'm Tyler Bosch. Be there tomorrow. Be rowdy.
Go Cubs.